Rosie, what's going on?
I got a DUI, and
Okay.
I'm a mom, so it's really weighing on me, and it's just really, I just can't seem to, I feel like I'm stained or something, pretty much,
Okay. So how old are your kids?
Oh, they're 9 months and 2 years.
9 months and 2 years, okay. And then tell me about this DUI. What was going on?
So, I was at a bridal shower, my friend's bridal shower, and apparently had too much wine. And, I felt like I was fine. I was, drinking water and trying to be responsible, but...
Hey, hold on real quick. Let's back up. So, as part of this, we're going to start changing the narrative, but it's because it's going to change the narrative in your soul, okay? So, instead of saying apparently and evidently, say, I went to a bridal shower and I drank too much. Mm-hmm. Is that cool?
I did. Yep.
And I thought I felt fine, but I wasn't. Is that cool? I want you to take ownership language, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me again. You were at a bridal shower, and then what?
So I drank too much at the bridal shower. I thought I could drive home. I ended up falling asleep at a red light, and either someone called it in to the cops, so they pretty much one cop parked in front of me, one cop parked behind me to wake me up. That way I didn't drive into the intersection. And from there I got taken to jail and got arrested.
I'm smiling here, not at you, but with you. You didn't doze off. You crashed.
Yeah.
So did you fall asleep because you had 7 drinks, or did you fall asleep because you had just enough and you're a mom of 2 little bitty kids?
I definitely do not get a lot of sleep with the baby.
Right.
So, and it wasn't super late at night or anything. I guess that was hey, here's a good chance to catch up on some sleep. But obviously the drinking.
We're going to catch up right here at 4th and Mockingbird Lane. Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm. Wow. So you went to sleep. How far over the limit were you?
I didn't. They took my blood, so it wasn't. They didn't breathalyze me or anything. So,
okay.
I'm not sure, but I had to be held for at least 12 hours.
Okay. And
before I could, go home.
Are you married?
Yes.
How was that phone call?
Well, the cops called him, not me. I didn't really get to talk to him until I got out. But
so paint the listeners a picture of that drive home. Your husband comes to get you out of jail, and you come out.
Oh, no. I ended up getting a lift home. But
he made you get a ride home?
Well, he was home with the kids. It was 5 a.m., so...
Oh, boy.
I didn't want... Yeah, luckily, my phone was still alive. I kind of wanted to take the drive of shame by myself anyway.
All right, that's fair. I was going to say, man, that would have made a Christmas story 20 years from now. Hey, y'all remember the time we went and picked your mom up from jail? So you get a lift home and you come in.
Yeah, he's just home, home on the couch with the baby. But it was just we were just trying to be quiet. It wasn't much of a conversation because of the kids.
Yeah.
But, later on, obviously he was upset, but he was just also, not understanding, but calm, cool, and collected.
Sure. So here's the thing. You don't have a stain on you. Okay? Answer these questions. These aren't rhetorical. Did you do something dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you put a whole bunch of people at risk?
Yep.
You did. Okay. Was it stupid?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Will it ever happen again?
No.
Okay. So you got super, super, super lucky you didn't hurt anybody?
Mm-hmm.
You got super, super lucky that your 2 little babies still have a mom? And you got super, super lucky that somebody called it in and that someone didn't smash you from behind because you were asleep at a stoplight, right? Mm-hmm. So cosmically, you got real lucky, and you got a husband that loves you and was able to be there for your kids and roll his eyes and say, oh my gosh. How expensive is this going to be?
Well, just the lawyers right now, it's just a base pay of $2,000.
Yeah, it'll probably be about $10,000 by the time you get done with it. That was the last number I heard. So it's going to be real, real expensive. If you're like me, you don't have 10 grand laying around, so this is going to hurt, right? Mm-hmm. So if you choose to carry this around like I'm a loser and I'm an idiot and I've got a stain on me, then this is going to affect your kids. This is going to affect your husband. This is going to affect your friendships and relationships. If you can stand up tall, hold your head up, not use words, not use adverbs, not use ly words. Apparently, evidently, if you say, yep, I screwed up big time and I got busted and then I went to jail and then I paid my $10,000 in lawyer's fees and court costs, etc. And I will never, ever do that again. And it is what it is. And at some point, your 10-year-old is going to come bouncing into the room. Mom, did you ever go to jail? And you'll have to go, have a seat. You know what I mean? That will be part of it. But you're not going to shy away from it. You're not going to lie. You're not going to be weird about it. You're going to say, yeah, your mom made a dumb decision. And this is why, as you notice, this is why like I do these things, right? This is why I never drink alcohol at our friend's house. This is why I don't drive anywhere. I always get an Uber. Whatever behavioral decisions you're going to change. And then you're going to hold your head high and make sure this never happens again, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
anything beyond that, Rosie, is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Is you choosing to hang on to this longer than necessary. Beating yourself up further doesn't help anything. It doesn't make it not happen. It doesn't make it doesn't make other people feel bad for you. It just makes everything mush. Right? And it's not forgetting it. It's not undermining it. It's not saying that wasn't a big deal. It was a huge deal. You got real lucky. And now we're going to move on. So why is that hard? Why don't you want to choose to do that?
I just get these, like, when I'm home and I just see the kids playing together or something new the baby did, I get these flashbacks of, the jail and just these guilty pangs of, like, I couldn't be here right now, whether breathing or just in a jail cell for, like, multiple other reasons. And so it's just continuous, like, oh, what a happy moment. And then, the guilt, the flashback.
There you go. Okay, so you ready? You've probably heard me do this on this show, but we're going to do it again anyway. I'm going to do it 1,000 more times before I finally get canceled. You ready?
Yeah.
Close your eyes real quick.
Okay.
Are they closed?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to picture in your head a giant, a green donkey. Okay? Sitting in your front yard. Sitting down, not standing, sitting in a weird stance. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That donkey is sitting there, and I want you to have a yellow hat on his head. Cool?
Okay.
You got it in your head?
Yep.
All right, open your eyes. You just proved to everyone listening to this show you can control your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're sitting down playing with your little baby, right? Your 2-month-old, your 9-month, or 2-year-old and your 9-month-old, and that thought of that freezing cold concrete little chair bed thing, right? Mm-hmm. I want you to go, nope. And then choose in that moment to focus on your 2-year-old. Come up with some sort of trigger, which is every time you think of jail, you reach out and grab her hand. You reach out and grab his little head in your hand and you tickle it. Come up with some sort of, and what you're doing is you are choosing in short order, I'm not going to dwell on these things because we are done with them. Right?
Yeah.
Anything other than that is a choice. And what will happen over time, really in short order, is they will stop flashing into your mind. You'll stop walking around like a failed mother. Okay? You will hopefully never forget that you endangered a whole bunch of people, including yourself. That you did something dumb enough that could have left your husband on his own with 2 little kids. Okay? Mm-hmm. I don't want you to ever forget that. But the guilt and the participation and the I'm no good, I'm a loser, we're done with that. Okay? Because it will only drag down everyone around you. It'll only drag you down. Okay? You learned. You're going to live and move on. Okay? And then you're going to work to control your thoughts as they pop into your head. Okay? Thank you so much for that call. I know that's hard, Rosie. Man, I'm still dealing with crap I said when I was 14. All right? I see my kid and I'm like, man, your kind of dad's the dad that says that. And I go, nope, not doing that, man. Because I was 14. I was a child. And yep, I shouldn't have said that, but I did. And now I'm moving on because I don't say that anymore. Right? Whatever the behavior happens to be.